Hi, I'm Kim with PDX Hair Extensions, and I'm going to go over how to take care of your now new extensions that you have gotten that are the individuals. You never want to brush them wet. The hair itself is over processed, regardless of how great the hair is. So you're going to get in the shower, you're going to wash your hair. You're going to kind of scrub the scalp. At first it's going to be super tight. For the first week it's going to be super tight. What I would suggest is go ahead and take some Benadryl because you may get some itching. Also take some Tylenol. So it's going to take about a week and a half before they drop is what we call them. So that means they're not going to be so tight and stuck straight to your head because we get them nice and close. That's why they last so long. So once you take your first shower, it's gonna be very awkward. You're gonna wash the root, and then you're gonna run the shampoo through the rest of your hair. Once you rinse that out, you're gonna follow with your conditioner. You can put the conditioner on the bonds. It's totally fine. It's really great that they do not get affected. So you're gonna put the shampoo conditioner all over the bonds and down the hair. Then you're gonna rinse it again. Once you get out of the shower, you're going to squeeze, press to dry, do not rub, do not do any of that. Then you're gonna take a blow dryer and you're gonna blow dry the hair straight down. When you're blow drying your hair straight down, do not mess up and go up with it trying to get volume. This is no longer your hair like normal. The top of your hair still is yours, but the bottom is not. So the bottom needs to be treated completely different. It needs to have the hair dryer going down. You can get the volume in your hair later. You don't need to try to achieve that with your blow dryer at all. As a matter of fact, all you'll do is you'll get mats and dreads in your hair. So once you get your bonds at least dry, if you want to leave the rest of your hair to dry natural, as I have, that's the reason why I have the wave in my hair, you can just leave it to dry natural and the wave will come. You don't have to necessarily wash these extensions a lot. If you hate washing them, because there's a lot of them, all you have to do is just wash the top of your hair, dunk it down, wash it, dry that part, style it if you have greasy hair. If you use our shampoo, which is pH Balance, typically what happens is you won't have to wash them as much. Somebody who has short, fine hair or fine, thin hair or fine, long hair, what happens is you still think that you have to treat it the same. You don't. Now you will just treat it like you have extension hair, which is thick and fabulous. So what I typically do is I put serum at the bottom of my hair, I blow dry my hair the best I can, and then I leave it alone. If you should decide to braid your hair when it's kind of damp, you will find that you will have really tight curls or braids, so don't do it. Wait till your hair is fully dry before you style it. So basically make sure it's dry, check it, dry it again. Keep drying it, keep drying it. If you think it's dry, keep drying it, because if you start to style it when it's not dry, then you are gonna damage your hair extensions. So the best thing that you could do is maybe pick a day, Sunday, wash your hair. That morning, blow dry the roots. For the rest of the day, just let it go. Hit it with a hair dryer a couple times during the day, be on your way. And then that night or the next morning when you wake up, go ahead and wake up, flat iron, style as needed. When you style it, hold the top and then flat iron or curl your hair. If you should take a flat iron and just rush through it like that, you will break your extensions, you will break the bond, and they will eventually start slipping out. And that is what will start happening, especially if you start ripping through your hair in the very pre-stages of having these extensions. Until they are locked, they are fragile. However, they're not as fragile as you think. But if you should break down that bond too prematurely, you will start to lose those extensions. Also, when you go to bed, the best thing you can do is take your extensions once they have dropped. So when you first get them for the first week, they're going to be a little bit painful. They're going to be hard to sleep on. So what I do is you can just take it and put it in a little ponytail or something like that, and you go to sleep like that. If you find that you can't stand doing that, that's fine. If you have to go to bed like this, go to bed like this. I try not to let anybody be a slave to their extensions. But the other thing is like I like to have people pull their hair up like this and put it in like a little bun, and then they twist it, put it in. Now I have a tutorial that shows you how to do that, how to wear it up. I have tons of tutorials to tell you how to do that, so please look at those. Especially look at the ones where it talks about how to have a ponytail, how to put your hair up, how to style it, day 3, day 4, day 5, those are all great tutorials. But the main tutorial that I want you guys to know about is this one, because this is the most important one because of the fact that you need to know how to take care of your hair. So, what products you want to put on it. So you can put anything on it except for, again, the bonds get removed with alcohol. So make sure that you do not use any alcohol products. that saturate the bond. So you can actually put alcohol products on it, but you don't want to saturate it. So that means hairsprays are fine and all those things, but just don't do it so much that you get those wet. Once you get those wet, they can actually dissolve, they can break and slip out. I like how I try to condense the word. Extensions cannot be colored. Please do not color your extensions. However, we do color. So we color people's hair before we do extensions. So that is one service that we do offer. But I will say, do not color your own extensions. If you want to color your own hair, just ask us what you need to do. We usually try to just figure out how to make it so that it works, and then we let you do it from there. If you pull it back in ponytails a lot, just be aware that you are tugging on the side of your head, and that is a pretty fragile area, and you don't want to lose too many extensions there. If you start losing your extensions there, you might want to contact us and let us know that that's happening. Because if that is happening, there's more going on. We do not want you to lose your extensions. We've been doing this for over 20 years, so we know what is going on. No matter what you tell us, we know. So if you're telling us, oh, I don't do anything, my extensions are just falling out, we obviously know that there's more going on. Typically, we'll have you come in and we will have you do a demonstration for us and show us what's going on. We really do want these to work for you. And we also want your hair to grow out. We also want your hair to be healthy. We also want you to be able to decide later at the end of all of this whether or not you want extensions for the rest of your life. Typically, people want to have extensions because they can't get over having long, fabulous hair. So what I will tell you is go ahead and contact us, text us, email us, whoever, Penny or me, and we will go ahead and walk you through some things to start managing your extensions if these things are happening. Usually it happens with the first set, sometimes second set, but it does happen. So if it does start happening, please contact us so we can help you navigate what is actually happening with your hair. All right, see ya.